on.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very special episode of First Attack and Level 3 Focus today with the pending release of the very highly anticipated Skullgirls coming out tomorrow for PlayStation and Wednesday on Xbox Live. Mike Z,
Hello.
person who basically poured all of his blood, sweat, and tears into this game, has agreed to come on to our show.
Yes, it's a very bloody, sweaty, and sad game.
And talk about this game for us. And not only did he do that, but to celebrate its release, he gave us some party hats here.
Yep.
So this is Philia, you said, right?
No, this is Philia, yeah.
Yes,
yours is Umbrella.
This is Umbrella. Oh, yeah, okay.
Because she's another character with a color hat we had. But yeah, they have very nice drawings on them by the artists. Thanks, artists.
See, mine just looks like a nice hat, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good here, so. But, yeah.
Ta-da! Oh, and these.
That scared the crap out of me.
Yep.
All right, okay, cool. Yes, celebration for
Launch party every day.
Launch party every day because you had no idea when it was coming out for the longest of time, right? But now this is the week. I mean, are you excited? You
have no idea. Well, I'm actually mostly nervous.
I can understand.
Because it's one of those things where I'm really excited to see what people think, but I hope they like it.
Well, I mean, so obviously this game, the way that you've designed this game is very much more for the hardcore fighting gamer, right? You have a lot of, you're trying to make it more like a spiritual sequel to Marvel 2, right?
Somewhat, without all the broken bits.
Right.
See if we can do it.
Right. So, I mean, the one thing that, I wanted to, because I'm a systems guy, I love systems and I love figuring out how games work. And as soon as I get a game, the first thing I always do is I go straight to training mode and I just try to figure out how everything works and how all the characters play and such. And so, for everybody who's really interested in this game, who wants to learn this game, I kind of want to go over with you, how what all the game systems are, what kind of chain combos are there, how does the infinite prevention system work, how do you call assists, how do you do all that kind of stuff, and just kind of give, help, because I know, like, when you do a lot of those talks at the conventions and whatever like that, you can't really talk about the game systems as much, right?
Yeah, it's mostly like, look, it's pretty, isn't that? It's pretty, yeah. Look,
Right.
Let me do these moves. Those moves are neat.
Exactly. So, a lot of players who have not had a chance to get a hands-on on the game at all, like, they probably don't even know how to do throws. They probably don't know what the button layout is.
Jeez, you want me to throw? I don't know.
Hey,
okay.
Last time we messed with this game, you threw me all day, okay?
Fine.
So
no, last time we messed with this game, you played training mode for 5.5 hours.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
We play you were always like, all right, let's go. And I'm like, wait. Hang on, let me try something.
Yeah. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't work.
Oh, man. All right, so here, let me see if I can switch over to the game view here so that we can actually see what is going on.
Do you want to start from character select?
Actually, we could do that. Hang on, you can see this beautiful game here. I am controlling Parasol right now.
Can they see it?
Yes, they can see it right over there.
Oh, it's totally, yeah.
Yes, and how do I turn you into human?
Huh? Oh, I'm already human.
Oh, really? So by
Yes.
default, this training dummy
I have
is...
to hit start, but yeah.
Oh,
by default,
gotcha.
the training dummy is human. We, training options are one of the things that takes a lot of time to do.
Yes.
So we have, like, the bare bones stuff, but not dummy control. That's coming as soon as we possibly
Look
can.
how beautiful that is.
Oh yeah, and the hitboxes contain lots of extra information.
Well, why is it turning blue when I walk backwards?
I guess we're not going to start with characters.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's fine. Let me explain this bit because this is actually really cool.
Okay.
So, hitboxes, regular hitboxes like this.
Uh-huh.
When you walk backward, that's the color change actually shows you what type of blocking you're doing.
Holy smokes.
Right. So light blue is blocking high, dark blue is blocking low. And if you hit me, if you touch me, hit me with something low.
Oh.
An actual low, like medium kick.
Like that.
See that is purple for a second?
Uh-huh.
That's blocking both ways. Same thing if I'm in the air. It's blocking both ways.
Oh, gotcha.
There's also things like hit me. See, I'm yellow for a second there.
Right.
Yellow is throw invincible.
Oh.
And then white is actually invincible.
Oh.
Right.
Nice.
So you can tell which one is which.
its kicks, right? There it is. Yeah.
So you can see when it's actually invincible, and red obviously is the
So
hit
wait,
area.
this is simple hitboxes.
Yep.
What's advanced hitboxes?
So advanced hitboxes is both your object center. I totally can't point at the screen on this.
No,
okay,
no.
so
I see. Yeah, the blue box is the
So
the
it's two
hurt
things.
box, right?
No, it's two things.
I mean
so
throw box.
the point at the bottom of your character there, that's your object center, which is actually useful for one thing that I may or may not explain later. The blue box is two things. It's your physical extent, right? See, they can't overlap.
Yeah.
And it's your throw vulnerability.
Gotcha.
See, I was hitting your foot there with the throw box, but until it actually hits your blue box, it doesn't do anything.
Right. Dang, this thing is so cool. Okay. Anyways, let's before we get into that, let's go out and we can see the character select and everything like that. So, obviously, this game's coming out with 8 characters.
Yes.
At the start, and I've actually
I
heard.
think you made the wrong choice there.
Did I? I said
Yes.
exit game, right?
Yep.
Oh, geez.
It's okay. Hold on. I know where to go. Yay. Let's talk about something else.
Well, okay, I'll just talk about this. So at the start, a lot of people, I've read on some forums and such that, they were worried that there is only 8 characters in this game right now. But I remember last time we talked about it, and you said that, with the ability to craft all these different teams, and especially the use of, what was it, the customized assist?
Custom assist, yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of want to show everybody that because at first when I heard that you can do custom assists, I got really scared. I got really, really scared because what I was afraid of was you were going to be able to program in option selects.
Oh, no.
And it's not that.
It's not tandem attack from JoJo's, which is the thing where you do something and then you tell your stand what to do a whole bunch. No, it's not that.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah, profile. This is that thing that really bothers me about the 360 is choosing the storage device and the profile, and then you can't change which controller you are. And
Right. All right, here we go.
All right, so go into training again if you want.
So let's go to training. So there's tutorials and training mode. Obviously, the tutorials you're going to have very detailed, like teaching people how to block and teaching people how to dodge.
We can go
things
through
and
some
stuff
of them
like.
if you want.
Sure. Well, let's see if we have time. Let's see if we have time. Yeah, because I have a lot of things I want to talk about in this game right now.
Oh yeah, we also let you set the training options before you go in if you want to. You can still change them from the menu like you were doing.
Right.
It's a nice convenience.
Death allowed. No, that's the best training option ever. Death allowed. Okay. So we're gonna go into training here, and the interesting thing is, you obviously can pick between 3 different characters.
You can choose single or 2 or 3. If you choose 1, you have lots of life and do lots of damage, but you sacrifice assists and everything else. And alpha counters, which is a big deal.
Okay. Now, let me ask you a question, actually. Do the different characters have different health?
No. Everybody has the same health, same defense, all that.
Okay. And so when you go to, for example, if ratio 1, your character, like, let's just call them generically 1 or like 1,000. If you go to ratio 2, where do your 2 characters stand in life?
It's actually built the other way around. So 3 is what you are when you're the same team size on both sides is default. 143,000 life. Those of you who are Capcom fans may recognize the 143 because that's how much life everyone has always had in Capcom games till recently.
Right. That was the CVS2 amount, right?
Yep. Yeah. And Marvel.
Yeah. Okay.
ST, yeah. Because you know why? Because the hit or the HP bar is 143 pixels long.
Oh, really? That I did not know.
They chose 143 so that every different amount of life would be visibly different on the screen.
How funny. Okay.
So it's 143,000 because you don't use decimal points in HP. You always have some whole number.
Right.
So 1,000 lets you have 10,050. If you're 2 characters, you go up by 33%. Man, I just looked this up.
33%.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. So you get a third more health.
Yeah. And if you're 2 characters, then you go up to...
You mean 3 characters now, right?
Oh, sorry.
So 2 characters is 33%
Sorry. If you're a single character.
Oh, okay.
I was starting from 3.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
if you're a single character, then you go up to...
So here, I'm 14,300.
Yep.
Here, I'm up 33%.
I'm sorry. All right, let me start this over because you caught me sleeping. My apologies, sir.
Mike.
I don't know anything about this game.
No, go ahead.
You don't understand. I was in Cuba. Anyway.
Okay, go ahead.
So, if you're 3 characters on your team, you have 100 or
14,300
life
for each character.
Yes. If you go down to 2 characters, you get 66% more life per character.
Oh wow. Okay, so 2/3 a whole. Wow. Okay.
If you go to 3 characters, then you get.
You mean one character?
Yes. Sorry. If you go to 1 character, then you're at 200% life.
Okay. Gotcha.
So the total life per team goes down each time, right? Because with 3 you have 300%, with 2 you have 266%, and with 1 you have 200%. But the damage goes up, obviously, per character, so one character can capitalize a lot better.
Right.
A single character actually does 175% more damage. Or, sorry, not more. 175% damage.
Almost twice as much damage then. Wow. Okay. Gotcha.
As compared to CVS2, which was something like 25 or 30.
CVS2 was kind of weird because if you happen to do 2 ratio 4s, then it completely changed the percentages. It was really annoying.
We actually sort of did the same thing in this. If you're 3v3, you actually have ratio, or sorry, 2 characters damage, because in 3v3 you have so much more life that you needed to do just a little bit more damage to actually make the matches faster enough.
Gotcha. Otherwise it would be
to
like
avoid
Street Fighter Cross Tekken syndrome.
To avoid R2, R1, R1 on both teams.
Now, how many colors are there for every character?
So there are 10 to start. If you press start, you actually get color choice. But the cool thing about this is it shows you the shortcut to use in case you want to pick that color later without going through the start menu.
Right. Okay. That's so awesome.
Yeah. Colors 1 through 6 are available by default.
Right.
Colors 7, 8, and 9 are locked somehow, and color 10 is locked some other how. Color 10 is actually us being really nice to you because they wanted to do 9. But we convinced them to add one of the DLC colors as color 10, so we did an extra one.
Cool.
Anyway, once you pick your character, if you have more characters on your team, you get the assist menu, which is the first 2 are predetermined attacks by us, you know, same as every other game that has assists.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like a recommendation almost, right?
Yeah, actually it's not. We since you can do anything you want, we chose to use those slots to show you some of the possibilities. Like, for example, Valentine has poison load as one of them, because it shows you that you could use your assist to have a poison loaded for when you came in next time.
Oh, that's cool.
So they're not like Captain Corridor.
Really cool.
They're actually like other things like baby head.
So I mean, what I'm assuming is that when you're using Valentine, it's kind of like let's think Dormammu, where you can do the blue-red thing. So you can actually program. Like, for example, if it was Dormammu, you could program to jump in and go red and then jump away.
Yep. And that way you can, when she's not out, you can call her and be sure that when she comes in, she'll have a poison loaded.
That's really
Same thing for Misfortune taking her head off, or Parasol putting out tears is actually a really, really, really useful one.
Okay.
Oh, man. Anyway.
So then there's the
option
custom, right?
Is custom, which is like move your joystick around and whatever, right? It's whatever you choose to do as an assist.
Right.
She's charge character.
Right. So
that was forward.
Oh, right. Gotcha. So in other words, if I just did this, it would have been the same thing. And it's basically light punch version. I could do medium punch version.
Yeah, you do actually have to charge it, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yep. Because back forward might be a thing. And charges are short enough that it doesn't make any difference.
Right.
But no. So Ultra David asks, what happens if you delay what you do before you do the button, like if you charge for 10 seconds? It's not actually the motion that you're doing. You're just choosing which move they will do.
Right, exactly. So that's what I was worried about. I thought you could program like this and then get like some crazy option select in there. But whatever it registers down there, that's what they actually come up doing.
Yes. Assists are exactly the same moves as if your character was on point. No different properties just because they're assists. Like, I know Blackheart's Pillar knocked you over on point, didn't knock you over as an assist.
Gotcha. Okay.
No difference. However, all assists... Oh, if you want to dash, you can use punches.
Oh, I see.
So
like
you can actually set dash as an assist and throw and back dash.
So
dash is actually a really awesome assist, but not as an assist. I'll explain.
Yeah. I remember you talked to me about this before. But
when you pick my team, you can do someone as dash.
Can you actually... There's no, like, jump, right? You can't do jump
there isn't 3-kick shortcut. That hasn't been around since X-Men, has it?
No, I don't think so. No.
I wonder why they took that out. Maybe it might have been, like, accidentally getting it.
Probably. I think it's because in MVC2 they lost the button, so they didn't
Well, I mean, they even took that out of Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, I think. Like, it definitely wasn't in Marvel 1.
Really? Oh, I don't even
Unless
remember
I'm
now.
totally wrong and get called out on the forums.
So Paracel has for example, spin kick with kick moves, so I can do that, right? Or I can do this one. But, you know, no matter what I tag in here, whatever it registers, that's what's going to happen,
Yes,
right?
what it shows you at the bottom is what you will get.
And I can even do just like crouch hard punch like that, right? So I could just do normal moves.
Yeah, and actually some of them have really interesting uses. Like if you have a grappler and you put like a standing light punch as your assist, you can do a combo that has a hard punch in it, but you call the light punch assist and it lets you tick into a command grab earlier.
Oh, so you hit him with the fierce, the jab comes out, makes their hit stun shorter, and then you grab them.
Yep. Or like Painwheel actually has crouching medium punch is a really, really long attack. Like it lasts forever. So just using that as an assist is a pretty good lockdown. I mean, it doesn't do any chip or anything, but it's nice to have as an assist.
All right,
James is thinking about strategies at this point.
All right, so let me jump to a break real quick so I can think about this for a second, so I can dream about the possibilities. Let me go to a commercial real quick, and then we'll be right back. So hang on, guys.
What's that? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I think people can hear you. Welcome back,
Hope
everybody. So. Hope everybody... I mean, we haven't even picked the characters yet.
Yeah,
so.
I'm sorry.
No. This is great. This is great. This is exactly what I wanted to show people, because there's plenty of gameplay videos out there, and there's all these little things where you do these combo demonstrations, but you know what? The hardcore fighting game players are going to see stuff like this assist customization, and that's what's going to blow their mind. So this is what I want to show people. This is the kind of thing that I want to show people. So, for example, with Parasol right here, I have all... Can I even do an assist that's a super by any chance?
No, you can't do supers and you can't do jumping moves, but those are the only limitations. We originally allowed you to do supers, but that was really broken. Not because they were a super, but because most supers are also normal or regular special moves.
Oh.
So, like, Cerebella's quarter circle toward 2
punches.
Oh,
gotcha.
If it didn't have a meter, it would still be a regular assist.
Oh,
and that's
gotcha.
really good.
Okay.
Like, actually having supers as assists isn't that bad because most of them aren't longer than some of the longer specials.
Right.
But the option select was really good.
Gotcha. So, what would you recommend for me with Parasol? Parasol?
I would probably do either quarter circle back hard kick or down up hard kick.
Oh, right. So down up hard kick, that one, the napalm pillar is basically my flash kick.
Yeah.
Right? And this one right here is where I drop out the bomb. I plant the bomb, right?
Toss.
Don't worry about the characters, guys. I know when we get to level 3 focus, David's going to go into more of like how the characters play and stuff like that. I really just want to go over the character mechanics right now. So, all right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just do flash kick right here. So this is going to be my flash kick. And then I really like I mean, Parasol was the one character I played with the most when you showed this to me the first time. Valentine's really interesting. Cerebella's, of course, everybody likes. All of us here are Zangief players.
Yeah. Well, the cool bit about this is, if you go to do this, I can actually tell you some more stuff about things that we did to be nice to newer players.
Oh, nice. Okay. So what's a good assist with Cerebella?
I actually really like either quarter circle back throw or DP throw.
What about just the one that everyone uses, the default, like the helicopter blade?
Oh, that's DP hard punch.
DP hard punch, because that's the lockdown one, right?
Yeah, but it's not invincible at all.
Okay, so I can do this one, right?
Oh yeah, I may as well mention this. Instead of command throws being like 360 and punch.
Oh, right.
Since we have a throw input, which is both weaks, like you can see there, command throws are just quarter circle back throw. Or fireball throw or DP throw.
Right. So I'm going to go for that one there. And then for third character, I'll go with Fortune here. Miss Fortune. And what's a good custom action for Fortune?
Actually, to show you something interesting and show you how good it is, quarter circle back hard punch.
Beheaded?
Yep.
Okay. So who do you want to mess with here?
Let's see. Should I be different from you?
Yeah. And we'll definitely pick one of these guys has to have the assist of dash.
Yeah.
Just so you can show.
Actually, I'll pick assists that let me demo things. So do Philia.
I want to choose default colors just because I'm OCD like that. So.
Oh boy. All right. So Philia, give me. Well, I guess I could either do DP or crouching hard kick. One of them is a demonstration of mechanics, and the other is just a DP.
Right.
So give me crouching hard kick.
Right. Okay. Crouching hard kick.
And
What do you want to be Cerebella here? Oh no, I'm already.
You're already Cerebella. Right. Do Pain Wheel.
Pain Wheel.
Yeah. Pain Wheel. Crouching medium punch. Actually, no. Let's have her be. Well, you don't have a regular throw. Let's have her be throw.
Like that? Oh wow. Okay.
Yep. And Peacock, because I love Peacock. And let's have her be dash, which is not useful, but shows us something cool.
But it's 3 punches, so just like Marvel, you had the shortcut for dashing there. Okay.
It's actually, everything is just 2. We never require 3 punches.
Oh, really? So I could have just did. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So here we go.
Hey, we're getting into the actual game.
Yeah, I know. So in case people are unaware, I guess let me go through some really super basic stuff that, I want people to understand about. Let me turn off the hitbox really quick. So this game is obviously light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, light kick, medium kick, heavy kick. So it's just like Street Fighter.
Yep, 6 buttons.
Right. And so same thing, crouching attacks. Are there close-up attacks in this game?
There are not close attacks in this game.
There are no close attacks.
Your attack is the same at whatever range.
Okay. And then obviously you can crouch them. What about neutral and angled jumps?
There is one difference in a special move, but other than that, they're all the same.
Okay. So basically you just have standing, crouching, and jumping moves,
yeah,
right?
And you have command normals.
And and unique attacks or command normals.
Oh yeah. They have a name.
Now,
good
finally,
job, James.
Yeah. And obviously, there's super jumps in this game.
Yes.
And not every character has an air dash, correct?
No. In fact, Parasol doesn't.
And does she have a double jump?
No.
No. So she actually has very limited mobility then.
Yeah, but if you do a super jumping hard kick, that actually hovers you in the air, so she can move pretty far.
And I can hit forward and float too,
yep.
right? Woo! Nice.
Yep. And her dash is really short, so you can do a bunch of them in a row.
And throw is jabbed and short, or light punch and light kick, just like Street Fighter as well.
Yep.
Now, the interesting thing is, changing characters is kind of like Marvel 2, right? So if I hit the 2 medium buttons at the same time, I tag into the first person, right? So if I hit 2 medium punches, so here comes Cerebella. And if I hit the other 2 buttons, here comes Misfortune. Now, the interesting thing that I kind of wanted to talk about, that I really wanted to talk about, is that I noticed the last time when you showed this to me, every character has a unique tagging.
Oh, yeah.
So, in other words, Cerebella, for example, drops from the sky. Now, is that an overhead?
It's not an overhead.
Okay.
None of the tags are overheads or lows.
Okay, gotcha.
And they're not invincible. Like, you can actually tag to Cerebella again.
Oh, oops, wrong one, wrong. Okay, where is she? Here he goes. Oh, gotcha.
Nothing is invincible. However, they all have unique angles, right? Like you saw, Cerebella comes from the top, Misfortune comes from the side. Tag to Parasol again.
Oh.
So her bike actually hits all the way across the
It's like a projectile then, right?
But tag her out and back in.
Okay.
Do it again. But you can hit her off of it the entire time.
Gotcha. Now, interestingly enough, like if someone's trying to jump at you and attack you, could I tag into Cerebella, kind of like to attack from above? Yep. So if you jump at me, then I would drop. Like if I timed it right.
If you timed it right.
Right.
Yes.
I could drop on your head and stuff like that. Okay. Cool. And then Misfortune comes from over there. Right.
Yep. And Pain Wheels is actually cool because it's a throw.
Oh, so I can't block
it's a blockable throw.
Oh, okay.
Right. And you can tech it if you time it right.
Oh, really?
Oh, that was way too late.
Was not expecting it at all.
Ready? Go.
Yeah.
See?
Oh.
But she can combo into it. And because her throw is really, really, really good, like, she can combo you off of it.
Gotcha.
So that helps. And Peacock comes from underneath, wherever you actually are.
Right.
Right, so like if I'm back here, this is actually one of the things that helps Peacock, because most people's tags put them fairly close to the opponent, but Peacock comes out where you are. So if you're already running away, they have to come over there to punish you.
Gotcha. Okay, that's cool. And then, so since those are the tags, those are also the snapbacks as well, right? So if I do quarter circle forward and hit those 2 buttons, I will miss. Did I just time that wrong or something? Oh, there we go.
Totally did.
Yeah. So snapback and snapback. Okay.
Everything that switches team order is with tag.
Right.
So like alpha counter is forward and tag while you're blocking.
Okay. Gotcha.
If you want
to. Alpha counter. That's right. Okay. And how do you do that? It's forward. Just tap forward and do it. Okay. And when you do the alpha counter, they come in and always do whatever you program their assist to do.
Yes.
Okay. So right there, mine was just a throw. So why did that not throw Peacock?
What? Because she has 2 throws, a close one and a far one. That one's actually the far one.
I just did Cerebella's far throw?
Tag her back in.
Okay.
So do fireball throw.
Uh-huh.
Right. Now do quarter circle back throw. See?
Oh.
Quarter circle back throw has really big range, but will completely miss
up.
close.
Gotcha.
And the other one hits.
So in other
close.
words, if I was like, for example, right here and did it, so.
Oh, like if I do a medium punch, you'll.
Now I grab you. Okay, gotcha.
And actually, the really cool bit about the reason why I had you choose that one, switch back once. So we haven't gotten to push block yet, but here's what you do: when I hit you, push block and then alpha counter. Oh, really fast.
Holy moly.
Oh, well, all right.
Okay,
if you do that
I got
with
the
proper
idea.
timing,
Yeah, I got.
You still get that one.
Let me try one more time. Dude. All right, forget it. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Well, you can actually hit all 3 buttons on the same frame.
Oh,
but
gotcha.
The other cool thing, actually, sorry, tag back to her. Yeah, so the reason I had you pick that assist is because call the assist once. No, I mean like.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. See that? Okay. I'm going to punch you, or I'm going to like jump at you. Call your assist and then push block.
Okay.
See? Because you push them back into the range of that grab.
Right.
And they're still stuck in their attack, which means they can't jump. Anyway,
dude,
that's why I use that one.
That's so crazy, dude.
Because if you use the closer one, they actually have to have been on top of you for the attack. Whereas if you use that one, you can put them in the right range.
That's crazy. Oh well. So before we move on,
that was advanced.
No, that was really cool. That was really cool. So the way that you call assists now, obviously because we're kind of running out of button configurations, right? So you made it so that it's basically the drill claw code, right? But it's specifically the diagonal, light, and medium. Yes. And it's either of them.
So you can either do light kick and medium punch.
Right, do you have a input display?
No, we actually don't.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay. So I can hit light punch and medium kick at the same time to call Cerebella.
Yep.
Or I can hit light kick and medium punch to call her at the same time.
Yeah, so you can use either diagonal from light and medium to get one, and if you use the same 2 diagonals but medium and hard, you get the other.
Right. Gotcha. And, oh, I see. So, Misfortune.
That's why I had you pick that one.
Gotcha. So depending on where I happen to be, so the first time she'll roll the head out, and then if I'm just doing whatever, I can call her in and get her head back while I'm attacking you, kind of a thing. Right?
And actually, her summons, well, they're summons because it's a second character, but those are incredibly invincible, and that one staggers. So like, get your head back. Right. So do it again. See?
Oh, gotcha. Now, can you hit Misfortune's head while it's sitting there?
No. If she's not point character, it's invincible.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Oh, yeah, and we have whiff sparks.
And
Isn't that neat?
And that head can't do anything when it's just sitting there.
The cool bit is, so remember you tagged in before and, tag in again?
Oh, yeah, and the head came down, right? Yeah.
So, call her assist.
Well,
I guess that works. Basically, as soon as you tag to Misfortune, you can do something with the head immediately.
Gotcha. So
even if it's like somewhere else. That was Parasol.
Whoops, wrong character. I don't mash at all.
Yeah, I didn't hear you do anything. It's hard punch.
Hard punch. Okay, gotcha. So in other words, I can do like.
Yep.
Oh wow!
See, before she even comes out.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So now if I come back in and then use, wrong assist. So if I use her as an assist, she comes in, and collects her head. Okay.
That's actually one of the default choices we have for her to demonstrate the fact that you can do things beyond just choosing a dragon punch as your assist.
Right. Okay. And one of the things that you also told me the last time you showed this game to me was that you've also put in like, not code shortcuts, but if you do a special move, like let's say I have this special, like what's a command, like that move right here,
fireball punch and.
But so this is fireball with light punch, right?
Yep.
And if I do fireball with light punch plus medium kick, you'll actually register the assist and the special move at the same time, right? But I mean, like Marvel, you can't do assists during a special move.
Yes, you can only do it on the first frame like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
The other cool bit is, so if you hit both of the buttons at the same time to call an assist, right? I have dash, but see, Painwheel didn't do anything.
Right, right.
If you hit them slightly off, like Akara, you actually can get the attack and the assist call at the same time.
Oh, gotcha.
So it makes it a little bit easier to call assist during a combo.
So if I just do that, nothing happens. But if I carrot, then I can kind of go, well, not. Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
See?
Okay. Dude, that's really cool.
Oh, and just like, so one of the other nice things is up underneath the life bars there by the super meter number, there's the red and green lights.
You mean the under the names? Oh, the red and green lights.
Red and
I
green
see.
lights, right above where it says life for you.
Yeah.
Those are when you can call an assist, but it's not like the Marvel style assist okay, where it's like this assist can be used when you're allowed to call an assist again. That's literally exactly whether or not you can call it on this frame or not.
Gotcha.
So if you super jump, no assist call. See?
Oh, right. Gotcha.
So that shows you exactly when they're available as opposed to just whether the assist is there.
Gotcha.
And there's no cooldown or anything. As soon as they leave the screen, they're available to be called again. That's why there's no assist okay indicator.
But that's why they also have that long delay at the end, right? So is it kind of like Marvel 2 where you could just beat them up while they're standing there?
Oh, you mean can I punch her?
Yeah, like after that, and then you can just beat the crap out of her. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. And if I hit you, so like call her on 3. Well.
Oh, sorry.
1, 2, 3. Right. If I hit you before she hits the ground, then they do nothing.
So that's MVC2 like as well,
MVC2.
right? Okay.
Oh,
gotcha.
and I was gonna. This is actually one of the reasons I had you pick Philia. So call Parasol's assist. Right. So that's a flash kick. That's invincible on frame 1 as far as the special move goes.
Right.
However, every assist has 2 frames of vulnerable startup before they do whatever is invincible,
really?
No matter what. So like call her again. Well, actually she comes out really close to you, so jump back and call her.
Oh, I see. Jump back.
So I don't hit you.
Okay, gotcha.
Go.
Oh, right.
You can always beat things even if they're completely invincible on frame 1. So there's no like, I'm in the middle of a beam.
It's not commando kind of a thing.
Commando's vulnerable low. Psylocke, Psylocke isn't vulnerable.
Okay. Gotcha.
But like, so there's no like, I'm in the middle of like, they just did Air Hyper Viper Beam. I'm gonna call Psylocke and she'll come out and not get hit.
Right. Okay. Now,
alpha counters don't have that.
Oh, they don't have the vulnerable frames.
So if you have an invincible special move and you alpha counter, you'll be invincible.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna take another quick break, and we'll be right back. But I want to talk about a few other things, just like in terms of like combo systems and the infinite prevention and stuff like that. So we'll get to that in just a second. But we'll be right back, guys.
Sorry, I didn't know like. Whee!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Skullgirls special here on Ultra Chen TV. With me, of course, is Mike Z, lead game, basically lead. What's your title officially?
Either lead designer or project lead, depending on who you talk to.
Okay, he's lead.
Guy
something.
who scripts stuff is fine.
Okay, he basically designed all the characters and came up with most of the game systems.
No, actually,
right?
Well, it depends on what you mean by design.
Well, their fighting style.
Yes.
Yes.
I will not and cannot take credit for any of the art. Actually, I can take credit for one piece of art.
Really?
Yep.
Which one?
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
It's easily the worst piece of art in the entire game. So when you see it, you will know that I can take credit for it.
Okay. Fair enough. So, I just want to talk about some more of the systems that you have put in place. You just mentioned during the break, like the air dash buffering.
Oh, yeah. So most characters have air dashes. Actually, Cerebella doesn't. Philia does, right? So I can do...
Does Fortune have
air dash? Fortune does, yes. Right. That's not Fortune.
Yes.
That's Fortune. Doesn't matter if you have your head or not.
So the meter is... Oh, okay. So assist 1 is actually on the bottom. Assist 2 is on the top.
Yeah. So it's it's from bottom up, point character, assist 1, assist 2.
Gotcha. How do I get my head back here?
Quarter circle back, not fierce.
Oh.
Because fierce is do stuff with your head while it's out and hold it.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
and it'll run to you from wherever.
Gotcha.
So yes, up in 2 punches. So the nice thing about air dashes in this is, first of all, we don't require 3 punches, and we don't even require that the 2 punches be on the same frame. Like, I know you guys can't see this, but James can hear it.
Yeah,
they can probably tapping them at the same time.
They can probably hear it there too. So
the other cool bit is we buffer air dashes, so I can actually hit up in 2 punches, not quite on the same frame, but like right after each other.
Right.
Way before she gets to minimum air dash height. and it'll remember that I was trying to do an air dash, and air dash when I get to the minimum height.
So in other words,
you'll
like,
never get like super jump.
Right. So like that's a pretty high for a height restriction.
It's 8 frames.
Right, but I'm hitting 2 punches like the instant I leave the ground.
Yeah.
So it'll just do it on the very first frame possible.
Yep.
So that just kind of removes that whole instant air dashing. Now, can I air dash by double tapping?
Yes.
Oh, I can.
You can also do it Guilty Gear style.
Oh, okay. Darkstalkers, Guilty Gear style. Sick. Okay.
Oh yeah, Darkstalkers. The funny part is I play Cienko, and I didn't remember the answer.
Dude, Shinko's all about that.
I'm terrible. I should play Victor, but I like Cienko better. So she's the person.
Awesome.
Well, she's like my favorite character designer of all time.
Gotcha.
I have to play her, even though it makes me lose everything.
Fair enough.
We also do a bunch of other stuff to make inputs easier, like if you have overlapping inputs, like for example, she has Fireball, Medium Punch, and then Fireball both, Medium Punch and Medium Kick. Right. So if I hit the Medium Punch, you can hear me. If I hit the Medium Punch early and then hit the Medium Kick, I'm actually allowed to cancel from the special, or to Kara cancel from the special to the snapback, so that I get the more complicated.
Right. Gotcha.
Sarabella also has a bunch of.
Gotcha.
Sarabella also has a bunch of those because she has Fireball Punch and Fireball Throw.
Oh, right.
So if you do Fireball Light Punch and then hit Light Kick, you'll actually get the less, or the more complicated special move to override it in case people don't hit buttons at the same time.
Right.
We also do. We have nice DPs, right? So you can do a Fireball and still get a DP.
Oh, right. So in other words, I can do.
She does have DPs. Yeah,
that
that's
one,
a DP. Right?
Okay,
so if I'm like running at you and I go to do a Fireball, I get a DP, right? Because there's always a priority issue. But if I do a half circle, that was not a half circle. That was also not a half circle because I'm really good at this.
You know what? I think that's why I was coming out with it, because I'm doing half circle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you do a half circle, you'll always get.
Yeah, because every time I do fireball motions, I generally always do half circles just by habit. Okay.
So we don't require it to be a half circle, but if you want to choose between the two, if you do a half circle, you'll always get the fireball rather than the DP, so it lets you pick.
Wow, I am so good at doing half circles apparently, because it's so hard for me to not do it. That's funny.
But yeah, so we do those things to make it nicer. We also I don't know how to describe this other than like if you want to Tiger Knee something, Sarabelle is actually a really bad example of this because she only has one thing that's Tiger Kneeable.
What about her?
Quarter circle back kick. Oh, which you can't do moving backwards. So she's Makoto for that. Right. Like Philly is a good example because I can do hairball on the ground. I can also do hairball. That was Tiger Knee. You can't tell because I was doing the downward one.
Oh.
But so we actually give you extra time to hit the button if you end the motion in up.
Oh, really? Oh, I see what you're saying. You extend the window of a special move if you hit up.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So you have more time to do quarter circles this way.
Gotcha.
We've had a lot of people say it was easy to Tiger Knee, so that's one of those.
Okay, gotcha.
We also don't require you to hit 2 buttons on the same frame, obviously. Like you have...
Right.
You have leniency there. You can't Kara cancel normals into dashes, but for everything else, it gives you lots of. Now,
how does push blocking work? I mean, is there any like specific thing about it or anything like that?
There is. Well, so there's a couple. This is an easy one. Push block that.
Okay.
See, I didn't go anywhere.
Right.
If I hit you during the push, right, then I stop as soon as I touch you, or if something else touches you, I don't actually. Yeah, I don't have an assist that'll hit you. But if something else touches you during the push, then it'll also stop the push.
Okay. Can I push block assists?
You can.
Okay.
And actually, this is easier if you just call Parasol, because she's the only assist we have that's a physical hit. See?
Oh,
but it moves the assist, not the point.
Not
character.
Me. So in other words, if I call her, I can keep attacking like this. Now, once you push block the first time, do
that. Projectiles is the same thing. So like if you push block this, then I go backward. Oh,
okay. Now, when you did that sequence, when I tried to push block and I got locked down, so I have to push block a little later. Yeah. So I can't mash.
You can't mash. You have to go through the whole animation.
Okay.
So you need to actually time it properly in order to get people off of you. Like you need to put it in spaces.
Right.
But let's see, what's the easiest way to actually demonstrate this? Probably this. So if you look at the hit stun bar, which we didn't talk about, but the thing at the bottom of the character shows how much hit stun you have left.
Right.
Right. If you don't push block, see, there's quite a bit. If you push block as soon as I touch you,
Whoops.
see, it goes away much quicker.
Right.
Because
Okay.
what push block actually does is cut your block stun in half for any
Really?
attack. Any attack that touches you during it.
Doesn't that mean that it's easier to punish things with that
Yes,
then?
but you still have to go through the whole length of the animation.
Right.
So it's kind of like Marvel 2. In Marvel 2, at the end of a push block animation, if you were not holding back, you just came out of block stun completely, which is how you got out of like Hyper Sentinel Force.
Right.
But in this, it makes block stun shorter. So for example, you can punish me at the end of that, where normally you wouldn't be able to.
Oh, okay. But
This is actually one of the examples we use as a punishment tutorial because down medium kick is
Gotcha.
pretty safe.
Right. So which one do I have to push block? Oh, push block
See?
early like
Yeah.
that. Gotcha.
Anything that touches you during the push block animation has half the amount of block stun.
Gotcha. Okay, interesting. And then let me turn on hitboxes for this really quick.
Sure.
You said that like if I block something low, I turn purple for that one brief second.
During hit stop, yeah.
Just because
so you
of
want unblockable
yeah,
protection
the
demo? Alright,
unblockable.
let me be Painwheel because that's probably easiest.
Do you have enough to do it? Or?
Flies.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I can do like
Oh,
because that's an overhead and a low.
But I still have to block the first one
you
correctly.
still have to get the first one, so I'll do
Right.
the sweep first. But like
Okay.
for example, that's an overhead, so
Right,
I'll cleanly hit
right.
you out of blocking.
Mm-hmm.
This is a low, which means you block it.
Right.
So I'll do the low first, so you
Okay.
can just stay crouch blocking. Wow,
Ah.
this is actually difficult to time.
Because you keep crossing me
this
up.
it doesn't matter if it comes up behind you. You block point.
Whoa! Oh, that's
It's
right.
Marvel.
That's right.
You
That's
block
right.
point
That's
character
right.
all the time. There we go.
Oh, there it was. Yeah.
Because this wasn't an example I'd practiced. Sorry, audience.
Right.
But basically, during the hit stop of anything that actually these are mids, so that's not forcing you to block low, so you don't get any protection.
Gotcha.
But for something that forces you to block low,
then you
during
turn
the hit
purple.
stop of that move, you are blocking both ways.
Gotcha.
The cool bit is since it's only during hit stop, it makes no difference at all for 1 versus 1 play. Like if it's just me and you,
Oh yeah,
because
that's
I
right.
can't do anything
Right,
during hit
right,
stop
right,
either.
right.
It's only for situations where unblockables would come up, and the same is true if you block a high like stand block.
Oh,
See,
Right,
the same is true if you block a high. So if I like, oh man, this is another one of those I didn't practice. Just go to the corner; it's easier.
can I wave dash in this game?
You can.
Okay, I'll talk about that in a second.
Too late.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there it was.
See?
Yeah.
So if you have to correctly block the first one, and actually her wave dash is way slower than her run
Oh, gotcha.
because
she
the
runs-
startup is
right,
slow.
right.
Philia also has a wave dash, and she also has a run, but the wave dash is actually faster. Oh, I guess I could be wave dashing because I talked about it. Lots of characters.
How do you wave dash backwards?
Down back?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No, I
Oops.
mean the diagonal, not the quarter circle.
What do you?
Same as Marvel 2. It's down back, 2 punches.
Oh, okay. You know, I never knew how to do it in
Really?
Marvel 2. I didn't play that
Oh,
game.
all right.
Remember?
Yeah, it's hitting down back like the actual diagonal
okay.
direction and
Gotcha,
2 punches.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I can only do wave dashing because of Marvel 3
Mhm.
now, so that's okay.
Oh, I would think that you would do plink dashing if that were the case.
Yes, that is true. I do plink dashing
All right.
actually. Let me turn off hitboxes again because I just want to show that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and as far as throws go, so the actual tech window after I throw you is really short, right? Like if you try to react to it, you usually won't be able to.
Okay.
But if I throw you out of the startup of your throw, so if you anticipate that I'm going to throw you,
Right.
well, I missed, but see, you can tech every time.
Right,
Because
right.
if I throw you out of the startup of a throw, you will automatically tech.
Gotcha.
But if I get you and you try to do it on reaction,
Yeah.
it's really difficult.
Okay.
Possible, but difficult.
All right. So one more thing I wanted to do before we get into a little bit of the infinite thing, I just want to show people why we picked the dash alpha counter.
Oh yeah, this is really cool. Actually, switch to Cerebella.
Which one is Cerebella?
Middle.
Middle.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, do Fireball 2 punches.
Fireball 2 punches.
See that?
Right.
That was alpha counter into dash assist. So even though my assist is totally useless, because, you know,
it doesn't do anything.
Right. When you alpha counter, or just do like, well, a hard punches. See?
Right.
And then I can punish you with whatever because I blocked it.
Right.
As opposed to having a non-vulnerable, or having a vulnerable special as an assist and getting denied.
And that takes a meter, right?
Yes.
That takes 1 meter to alpha counter. So it takes 1 meter to alpha counter, 1 meter for a super. Everyone has level 3 super, right?
And Valentine has the level 2, and several people have level 5.
There's no team supers where everyone jumps in, right?
And actually, the only reason we didn't do that was because of memory limitations. We're actually not loading all the frames of your character all at once, which is, I don't know if you saw a hitbox when I alpha countered, but the hard drive on this Xbox is incredibly old. Anyway, so we didn't do team supers not because we didn't want to, but because we actually couldn't with 2D art. Oh, one more thing about alpha counters, jump and hit me. Well, actually, you can do them in the air.
Oh, wow. Okay, so jump again. So if I use oh, okay, but there's no one. Oh, that's the dash one, right?
Yeah. And actually, my assists are. Oh, yeah. So I also had throw, because throw. It's still techable.
Oh, interesting.
But I have a throw as an assist. And you are actually invincible for the entirety of your throw tech animation, so there's no, like, clap loop.
Right. Now, here's another question that I had before. So the dash one, like let's say you programmed Philia to do the dash, and you're sitting there blocking this super like this. Could you actually alpha counter uppercut?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And if it had enough invincibility, it would beat it, right?
Yeah. So well, actually, I still have slide, so do it again. Right, that was an uppercut, slow hard drive, but
because you can whiff cancel special moves.
Because you can whiff cancel specials, so I can do whatever.
So normal moves are actually really good for
alpha counters.
For assist, because once you get it, then you can also, you know, for example, I could make her DHCs, of course.
Yes, there are DHCs.
So if I go back to Sarabella, for example. She has a 360 throw. That's her super, right? So technically, if I programmed this to be her assist, I could alpha counter into the 360, right? And also, I'm not jumping because of...
Oh, yeah. So we also have 360 detection, which is if you do a 360, the way that you need to do it to not jump anyway, which is start on a side. You can just keep going, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm churning that butter.
He's doing 360s right now, and she doesn't jump because we have a nice thing in there where if you start at a side and go through down to the other side and then all the way to up, you won't jump. So you don't even have to do it that fast. Like, do it really slowly.
Yeah, but I just like holding up and hearing and feeling the delay. Yep. It's just kind of interesting.
But that's only if you start all the way on one side. Right. So she has like fireball throw in the air, which is her only air special. So you can still Tiger Knee it if you don't start all the way at back.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
See?
Gotcha.
But so do the 360 really slow, like really slow, and just keep going. See, like you don't have to Hugo anything. Oh, can you? They're not.
That's really crazy.
Yeah. And it's only on characters with 360s, obviously. So Philia's gonna jump no matter what I do. The nice bit about that is we don't have to make Sarabella's jump start up super long to let you do 360s. She still has a 3-frame jump start up, same as everybody else.
Gotcha.
Well, they're 4, but...
Okay. Well, let me go to a quick break, and then when we come back, I really do want to talk about the infinite the prevention system, because it's like one of the most fascinating parts for me about this whole thing. So we'll be right back and try to get through that quickly, and then we can get into Ultra David's level 3 focus. So we will be right back, everybody.
I'll let them get cut off in the middle of
this. All right, so we're back here with Skullgirls, and I want to talk about your infinite prevention system. Who's a good character to use? I guess
Peacock's actually really good at it, or Philia.
Yeah, let's go into Philia actually. There we go. So we have the corner.
Oh yeah, so I can do. Also, this is a cool bit about the training mode. Actually, up where it says combo stage, I don't know if the people at home can read it if the stream is high enough quality, but the last line of text in the info box there is combo stage.
Okay.
I wanted it to be words, but the guy misinterpreted me, and we got numbers instead.
Okay.
So it actually shows you what the infinite prevention system thinks you're doing.
Whoa, okay.
See that? It says 2. Now it says 3. Right, and if I do this, then it'll say 5. See, it says 5.
Right.
5 means, well, it's supposed to be a word, but anyway, 5 means you are now in the part of the combo where it is limited what you can do.
Okay.
And actually,
okay.
I'm going to do it to Fortune because she's lighter.
Oh, gotcha.
So the easy way to demonstrate this is to use this.
Right.
I should note, you only get one OTG.
Oh, okay,
Right?
okay.
So you only get one off the ground hit. For example, see the red bounce, right? When you hit the floor, it's red for that one time.
Right.
Or like off this, it's red for once. The red one means you couldn't tech it.
Okay.
All the blue ones mean you can tech them. So like even this one,
oh,
you can tech any of these.
Gotcha.
See?
Right.
Because I already used up my one.
Gotcha.
But all right, so ignoring you teching it, right? If I continue to do the same thing, see how the hit sparks change and
now
the sound
we're all
changes?
glowing. Right. Now I
and
can
then you can
burst.
hit any button to escape. That basically means the game thinks you're doing an infinite, so you can get out.
Right. So, but the interesting thing is, so the first time you did it, it's normally if you do something twice, right? But in this case, because you are always allowed one stage of that combo for free, basically, right?
Oh, this is that bit that you overcomplicate.
Yeah.
So the rule is this, and it's extremely simple. Don't start a chain, like or a sequence, with anything that you've already hit with before, and you will be fine. So, for example, right, this is crouching light kick, crouching light kick, crouching light kick, and that crouching light kick triggers it.
Right.
The entirety of the rest of the system beyond that rule is being nicer to you. So I'll give you a really easy example. Ready?
Okay.
I'm gonna do medium punch, hard kick, right? Medium punch.
Right. Because you've already used it.
Yeah, because I've already used it. But I haven't used, for example, light punch. So if I do medium punch and then I start a chain with light punch, I can use medium punch again.
And so once you start the chain in the air with a button that you have not used yet,
the entire chain into special, super, whatever is completely valid.
okay,
Yes.
right. So in other words, let me do something here because like I was having fun with my parasol combo
your stomps,
here.
yeah.
So if I do like that, right? Now if I can get the combo where I land again, I've used. So what I'm doing is stomp, short stomp, jab stomp, right? So I've technically used short and jab already to start because her stomp actually resets the jump stage, right?
Yeah.
So technically, if I stomp, this counts as a new stage.
Yeah.
So if I go stomp and then something stomp, so now I'm starting combos with light punch and light kick. So if I was able to land and then launch again, if I started any air chain with light punch or light kick, you would be able to burst it because I've already used it, right? So I can't remember what I had.
You can actually show that in one jump if you just do like stomp, jab, stomp, jab, stomp.
Oh, gotcha, right. So I can go. Oh,
Well, short probably won't hit the second time. See?
Okay,
Because
right,
you already
right.
used jab, so you don't get another jab.
Right, but
Yes.
let's say if
You hit with that.
right, and obviously chaining only works in the zigzag pattern, right?
Yeah, you can do light punch, light kick, medium kick, hard punch, hard kick. I mean, people have different chain stuff, but
Right,
that's the
right,
basic
right.
order.
So if that medium hit, I could still do medium into stomp again.
Yes.
So even though I keep using stomp over and over and over again, the only reason why you can't burst out of that is because it's at least the second hit or more
Yes.
of the chain sequence.
I can actually give you a really easy example that use different moves if you
Okay.
want. I don't know how visible Philia is in this corner because the
let's
stream
go to
overlaps
the-
that one.
yeah.
So. Oh yeah, and movement is playing fast.
And the stages are short too.
Actually, I'm gonna do this on Fortune
Okay.
because she's not Parasol. So. Right? If you keep doing that, it's actually not a good idea because it doesn't do very much damage, but it's nice to demonstrate the system with. Right? Oh, she's so weird. Sorry, people at home. Right? So this is jab, medium kick, down, hard punch, light kick, medium kick, down, hard punch, medium punch. And if I go back to jab,
Now I
which
can
I
burst.
totally missed with,
Right,
then
gotcha.
now you could escape because I did the same thing I did before. So if I use jab the second time,
Right, now
right?
I can burst.
But as long as I start the sequence with something different, see, light punch, light kick. Oh man, I'm good at this. Light punch, light kick,
medium
punch, and then if I go back to light punch, then you can get out. So it's basically the same rule for air combos, right? If I start this air combo with light punch, and then I start the next air combo with light punch,
I can burst.
But it's not just what you start with, it's anything you use. So for example, in this one, right, I have used light punch, medium kick, and crouching hard punch. So if I use either of those to start with, right, if I just do medium kick straight up, you can escape because I already hit you with that move at some point.
Right, and it's always the start of a chain.
Yes, it's only ever at the start of a chain because them falling out of, for example, Volcanic Viper into the second hit in Guilty Gear, or them like you do an Iron Man Infinite and you land to do Fierce into Proton Cannon, they would spin out of the Fierce sometimes. And there's no way to confirm any of that because you're already committed to doing the rest of the chain. So the only time it'll detect it is at the beginning of a chain.
Is there any reason why I shouldn't just be mashing the whole entire time to prevent the just to burst out if you ever mess up?
There are some. I mean, I can give you the easy one.
Okay.
Just mash. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't do it. Okay. La la la.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
So just bait it. So
yeah,
there is
you can bait them.
There is burst baiting then.
Yes.
Okay.
So the general properties of bursts are pretty easy to remember. Basically, if it's a physical hit, so like, right, if you touch me, you can move right away as soon as you recover. And actually, with hitboxes, you can totally see all this.
Okay.
This is really cool. So, see that you're invincible and you recover immediately to air movement. So like you could block, you could air dash, whatever immediately after that.
Okay.
If you burst a projectile, so actually wait to burst till I do the drill.
Right.
Until you get hit by the drill.
Gotcha.
Oh, my bad.
It's all right.
See there. If you burst a projectile, you're always invincible no matter what's going on, whether you touch me or whether you miss.
Okay.
If you burst a physical hit, like I'm actually just going to launch you up in the air after one of those reps, so burst like way up in the air.
Okay, sure.
Okay? I mean, you would never actually do this,
right. Oh, now I'm vulnerable.
If you burst a physical hit and you miss, you are completely vulnerable.
Gotcha.
If you burst a physical hit and you touch anything, then you're invincible. If you burst a projectile, you're always invincible.
Okay, gotcha.
So that was one of the reasons why that burst bait that I did before was actually something that would work. Because, right, if you just mash again. Right, because you burst a physical hit and you don't hit me with anything.
Because you tagged her out and Peacock came from under and hit from the underside. Okay, gotcha.
You can actually turn off the hitboxes if you want.
Okay.
So the nice bit about this is bursts are really, really fast. Like they have, I think it's 6 frames of invincible startup, and then they're active for 25.
Wow. Okay.
They're active for 12, and then they recover for 25.
Okay.
But there isn't very much that's invincible for 12 frames or more all at once. So if you want to do a burst bait, I mean, what I was actually doing if you don't burst, well, actually, I just won't let you, right? What I was actually doing is that, which has a huge hole in it.
Right.
So if you want to do something that's a burst bait, you have to commit to something that's probably just going to end your combo otherwise.
Gotcha.
Even touching armor qualifies as burst bait, so if Sarabella does something and then you try to burst it and she does an armored move through it, you can still block.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, well, I mean, I'm kind of out of time. I'm digging into David's time here, so...
Sorry, Mr. David.
Okay.
Right. Oh, and you can't reset bursts. So, like, once it's burstable, I mean, if I do something like... No, don't burst.
Oh, okay.
I'm great at this. Yeah. Right. If I do supers or whatever else, like you can't reset the ability for a combo.
Oh, so I can
reversible.
still burst even in the middle of your super.
As soon as it becomes determined, you can do it from then on, or not if you want. If we don't stop it from doing any damage, we don't change anything about the hit stun. Both people just know that you can get out of it, and that's it.
Gotcha. Okay. Is there any other like specific game systems that you kind of want to talk about, or?
Well, there's ground teching, but we kind of covered that.
Yeah, a little bit. So hit me with that move where you made me bounce on the wall. Is there only one wall bounce per combo as well?
Nah, you can. Well. Oh, I'm sorry. She's light. Yeah, she's light.
Okay, but basically, if you hit me again, it'll wall bounce again. Gotcha.
Yeah, there's no limit on wall bounces. There's no limit on floor bounces because we have the other system in place.
Right.
Oh, and also, this doesn't count as an infinite because supers don't count.
Right, obviously.
Specials do count and projectiles
I see what you're saying. Gotcha,
but supers don't. Supers
Okay.
will never trigger it by themselves.
Gotcha. What's the damage scaling like in this game?
Damage scaling is first 2 hits are free, and then 85% down to, so it'll be 100, 100, 85, 62, I think, and then keeps going down down to 85%.
Oh, down 85.
Yep.
Basically, you multiply 0.85, 0.85, 0.85, and that's based on hits.
Yes,
right.
It's
Not
based
moves,
on number of hits.
right.
So, like your standing medium punch will scale the rest of it by 5 hits.
Gotcha.
The minimum damage is 15%, but we actually have 2 minimum damage scalings. So actually, don't burst this, but like look at your life bar. See how even at minimum damage scaling, the hard kick still does a good chunk?
Oh, right.
Because moves that do over 1,000 damage, which is the hard kick and hard punch for most characters, have a minimum damage of 20% instead of 15. So they'll always do more.
Gotcha.
Kind of like X-Men versus Street Fighter, where you do a whole bunch of things and then you put a fierce in, and it's like
the air combo
fierce.
finisher.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Nice. Okay. And one more thing too. I mean, obviously we saw this already, but the combos that restand the opponent on the ground after an air combo.
Oh yeah. So the coolest bit, who's easy to do this with? Peacock's actually really easy to do this with. So the coolest bit is if I knock you down, she doesn't have very much that knocks you down, right? If you land on the ground and you were knocked over, you will fall over, obviously. If you land on the ground and you weren't put into knockdown, then you actually stand back up.
Right.
So
stand on the ground reeling, basically.
I mean, the easy example is an infinite, but right. So the cool bit is this lets you do things like with Philia. You can actually do. Whoops. I'll do the easier one. Oh, the easier one is actually not demonstrating the concept. Right? I can do that. And you land on the ground with like 1 frame of hit stun left, but you become standing instead of bouncing. So I can do a all 4 sides high-low mix-up. It's hard to do this and talk.
No worries. Right. Gotcha. So basically.
So yeah, you can give yourself high-low mix-ups.
Right.
And.
The conditions for getting a restand is you just have to be. One has to be in hit stun while their feet approximately touch the ground.
Yep, that's it. You don't have to do anything special. It's just any hit stun that doesn't knock you down.
Okay, so basically, just as long as you're in an air reel hit stun, like when you're in the air and reeling, as soon as your character touches the ground, they will land in a grounded hit stun animation.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually,
as long as it's not a knockdown
hit. Anything that's not a knockdown. So Parasol has a really easy demonstration here. If I can do it. See?
Right. Right, now she's standing
at the end.
Yeah, gotcha.
So you can do, as long as you bring them to the ground, rather than bouncing and recovering immediately, they still go through the same amount of hit stun.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's not true of blocking, though.
Oh, really?
Well, like in BB, if you air block a move,
Uh-huh.
you go through the whole block stun even if you hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you air block Tager's D, you
Right.
still go through the same amount of block stun even
After
if you
landing,
land.
right.
In this, if you chicken block, like chicken block.
Well, let me get into the corner and check
All
it
right.
out.
See
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Your block stun ends as soon as you hit the ground.
Gotcha. So I can punish things then
Yeah.
like that.
So
Gotcha.
chicken blocking is really, really strong.
Okay. Okay.
For example, like Sarabella is pretty good at if you jump up and chicken block something, then as soon as you land,
Just
you
command
can
throw 'em.
command throw them. But on the other part of that is, if they jump up and chicken block, then their block stun ends as soon as they hit the ground. So if you're Sarabella, for example, and they try to, like, if they're just holding up back, if you do like medium punch and they jump up and air block it, you can 720 them when they land.
Gotcha.
Well,
Right.
it's not a
Right.
720,
Right.
but
right.
you know you can super them when
Right,
they
right.
land because
There's
they come out of block stun
Air
immediately.
throws, right?
hmm
Okay. And you cannot combo air throws.
Into?
Yeah,
No,
combo
you
into
can't
air
combo
throws,
into
right?
air throws.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
But you can hella combo after them. Like most air throws are special cancelable. The end of it.
Right.
And hers
like
you can do
Blue.
pretty
Right.
much
Right.
anything.
Right. Like that.
Yeah.
Right. Gotcha.
Same thing with like Philia's, right? Like I can. Normally it takes her like this long to jump, right? But if you, sorry,
Right.
you can special cancel the end of it. Same with air throws. Like I can
Oh,
do that
gotcha,
afterwards
gotcha.
and continue.
Okay. Gotcha. Nice. Now this is actually a reset right there
Yes.
that I just did, right? Okay. Okay. And then, gosh, I don't think there's anything else I want to go over right now because I don't want to take up too much time.
I can add one more thing since you asked about the infinite prevention system. If you reset with no hole, Painwheel's actually really good at this because she has normals that don't combo by 1 frame.
Right.
See that? I hadn't. That's a new combo. Right? The medium punch doesn't combo.
Right.
But the jab will trigger infinite prevention because it's a bug that I decided to leave in as a feature. Go game development. But basically, if you reset the opponent with either a throw or a hit with no hole, like no frames go by between the 2 hits except for them recovering from hit stun, it doesn't reset the infinite prevention system.
Gotcha. So that way, if they do a crazy reset, they're still limited.
Yeah, if you literally do a 0 frame reset, you're still limited by what you were previously doing, so you
okay,
actually have
okay.
an incentive to give them a frame in between.
Gotcha. Okay, sounds good. And yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stop right there, and because I'm sure people want to see more about the characters and stuff like that, and just more about like the strategy and fighting style of this game. So, we'll take a quick break. Whoops. We'll take a quick break, real quick, and when we come back, David will be here, and he'll be able to go over some more stuff with you on level 3 focus. So,
Sure.
All right.
My apologies to the audience. I'm not leaving.
I'm sure most people are very glad about that. So, all right.